This is what you see at the front gate of a 200-acre ranch north of Rio Grande City. The U.S. Attorney's Office says the property is owned by this man, Carlos Alberto Oliva Castillo. Mexican federal authorities have named him the number 3 man in the Zetas drug cartel. He is accused in the August casino massacre in Monterrey. 52 people died at the Casino Royale. The U.S. Attorney's Office claims Oliva used this property to facilitate drug activities. They say he is responsible for organizing networks of individuals who drive vehicles loaded with cocaine. Federal documents only list a legal description of the property, so we came here to the Starr County Appraisal District Office for answers. U.S. authorities named the owner of the property as Carlos Ricardo Tamez Tirado. He's a doctor from the Mexican town of Diaz Ordaz. The government says Tirado was a straw purchaser, a frontman for Oliva. Starr County Chief Appraiser Humberto Sainz Jr. says the property has changed ownership several times since 2003, before Tirado bought it in 2007.
Miguel de los Santos, his wife, and Jose Eloy Pulido, his wife, there's a warranty deed with Vendors Lane where they sold to Carlos Ricardo Tamez Tirado.
The federal government claims the actual price for the property was $400,000, not the listed price of $125,000. The Starr County Appraiser's Office pulled the property up for us on a map, then showed us images on a computer. Yeah, let's go ahead and zoom in and see the properties there, the buildings. There's a pretty good sized building there, several outbuildings. And then you mentioned there was an antenna. Let's take a look at that. That's a pretty good sized communication tower. From the road, the communications tower is clearly visible. We can hear some voices in the distance, but one of the first things you notice about being out here is it's totally quiet. You'd never know anything out of the ordinary was going on out here, but prosecutors say it was behind these gates that Oliva would receive the money from his drug transactions. The U.S. Attorney's Office says Oliva paid for the ranch entirely with drug proceeds.